Brought some stuff. How you doing? Well, I got some food and some drinks if you need them. I also got a notepad if you want to be able to write to me. Oh, just gonna take this off, so put it down next to me. Oh, so I heard that. Yeah, I guess you didn't sleep in the bed. Yeah, yeah. I heard that you left the place. The social worker got a hold of me, so I figured I'd come check on you.
Am I in trouble?
No, you're not in any trouble. Just I got a little worried about you. I mean, I know you've been out here by yourself for a while and stuff. And come check on you. Make sure if you need anything, I'll come help.
I'm okay.
Mm. You need any like fresh clothes or anything?
I I don't think so.
Well, if you need anything, any new clothes, I brought my RV that I bought recently. And I have some stuff in there if you need any blankets, new blankets or anything.
It's warm here now, so I'm okay.
All right. Well, let's say I brought some food and some drinks just in case if you'd like some. I know it's probably difficult by getting hold of stuff.
Th- Thank you.
No problem. Let's say that. Even though had to chase you quite a bit, good. You're a good runner. Good runner. But I'm here to help.
Sometimes you have to be fast to catch a train when they're moving.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I have a train here. Don't look like it moved for a little while, but I'm actually surprised. Man, this thing looks pretty old.
It's still pretty watertight overall, other than the windows.
Yeah, yeah, I see that. And the rain and stuff, especially when the wind turn comes and all that rain gets blown in here.
It's okay. I make do.
Well,
Why? Why'd you come back?
because I told you I keep my promises. Like, if you need any help or anything, or something goes on, like they if they the workers there, they got a hold of me, let me know that you all stayed for a couple days and took off. I was said I'm gonna help you if you need the help.
They said it was for like a couple days, so I figured it was time to leave.
No, no, no. I don't know why they said a couple days. You should have been able to stay there as long as you want to be able to get up on your get you the help that you need.
I don't know how to what to do with help. I've just been me.
Yeah. So I heard that you had a friend named who was it? I think let me Carlton was his name that they said that you told him.
Yeah, I miss him.
Yeah, I heard about that, and I'm sorry that he passed away on you. Tell me what you know a little bit about him.
What do you want to know?
Oh, what was he like? What do you have was doing to help you and stuff?
He was like a father to me. We shared camp, and he taught me how to ride the rails and how to be careful and look out for people trying to hurt me.
No, that's good. There's there are some people out there that want to hurt, but then you got ones who want to help.
Help how?
Well, for me, for just for what, yeah, be there. I can help. Yeah, probably more than what he could have helped you with. I mean, he's helped you this far, and I can help you if you want to get a place. I mean, I know this you can call this place home and stuff, but eventually we gotta get you into a nicer place.
This is all I really remember and know.
And and so a place to call home. You always come back.
Where else would I go? What would I do?
Well, I have a place. You ain't gotta come inside the house or anything. If you don't feel comfortable. Like we could set you up a tent and stuff out in the yard if you want to stay close. Need anything, just knock on the door and I can get you what you need and stuff, help you out. Yep. Get get your food. Be able to give you food, drinks, and stuff. You know, then you gotta have what happened the last time we met.
You're pretty fast yourself.
Yeah. I gotta be quick to order catch people. Kind of the job. Yeah.
I'm sorry I ran.
No, and it's understandable why you ran. I'm not used to being seeing people, and I I don't want to bring up bad memories, but like I heard about your parents, and I'm sorry about that. And it's understandable why you wouldn't trust someone being in uniform.
I don't want to go in an ambulance ever because you never come back.
That's not true. Yeah, I've been in an ambulance a few times, and see, I'm still here.
My parents didn't come back though.
Yeah, then there's there are times that does happen, and it's very sad.
What's a taser? You made it sound like it was something bad.
So, what a taser is a device that shoots off an electrical shock. I don't know if you touched something that like gives you a little zap before.
Sometimes, not very often.
Or when you feel that little zap, what a taser does, it's like that little zap, but it's a little more stronger. So it kind of helps us as law enforcement to stop a situation before it gets worse. And what we call it is a less lethal option. And
Less lethal than what?
you see the thing that's kind of here on my side?
Your gun?
Yep. See, my gun here in a situation, if I were to shoot someone, that's what we call lethal, is to stop a threat. Less lethal can stop, it's also used for, stopping a threat, but not as much harming than my gun.
Oh,
Yeah. You gun hurt, you get hit with them, they hurt. I'm a taser, it get hit. If you hit the ground, you hurt from the ground, but it gives a electrical shock in your body, and all your muscles will tension up.
that doesn't sound like fun.
No, it's not fun, but it's something that we have to stop. People like it's in your situation. You're one of the honestly, you're probably like the first person that kind of was able to actually dodge my taser.
I guess it was a good thing.
Yeah, yep. They probably wouldn't be here. You probably wouldn't want to be my friend. Wouldn't be talking with me, and probably see me coming, and yeah, they've been like, nope, gone.
I'm glad you didn't tase me and we can be friends.
Yeah, we'd be friends.
I haven't had a friend for a long time.
Well, I'm glad to be your friend now. Get help. So you have a friend, and you have my card.
When do I call you?
Anytime you want. If you need something, feel lonely, want me to come up visit. I mean, I'll try to come up and visit when I can. If I'm not on duty, I mean, if I'm on duty and I have time, I make my way up, stop by, see how you're doing. I don't know if you've seen the city yet or not, but I live down in the city area. And, we got a nice big old beach down there with a pier and stuff, a nice view of the ocean that I could go to, sit and enjoy.
I haven't made it out of Polito yet.
Well, one of these days, if you feel like it, you want to go a little bit further, you want to go check out the beach and stuff down in the city, check out the city, just get a hold of me and stuff, and I will come get you.
You would do that for me?
I would. I'm your friend, and I will do anything to help you. If you want to like go somewhere and stuff, adventuring, I will gladly help you.
I like adventures. That's why I like riding the rails.
Well, some. sometimes the rails doesn't show you much of good adventuring. I mean, sometimes most rails, they kind of show the same stuff, but being in going like in a car and stuff, your truck, you can go places that a train can't.
I haven't been in a car since my parents' accident until the other night.
Yeah, I know. Be scary, but sometimes being in a vehicle, yes, it's scary, but it's also safe, and being in a vehicle gets you places quicker than walking.
Train is safer.
Trains can be safe, and yes, vehicles are safe too. Flying is fly. I don't know if you see the planes that fly over in the sky; those can be safe.
Cars are dangerous.
It's only dangerous if the person that's driving don't know how to drive. If they know how to drive, it's actually pretty safe.
Do you know how to drive safe?
I do.
My dad was a safe driver.
Yeah, and that night, unfortunately, a person who didn't being a bad driver, not paying attention and stuff, is what caused that to happen. Your parents, yep, they were probably a good driver, but the one person that that happened that night, they probably weren't a good driver.
Here, I want to give this to you. It's a train engine that I carved.
And it looked pretty good.
Carlton taught me how to carve wood.
That's good. I'm glad I'm sad that he's gone. But glad he was able to help you and stuff in the times you needed and teaching you some stuff.
He was a good man.
And he sounded like he was a very good man.
He took care of me and made sure I didn't get hurt and taught me how to ride the rails.
And that's good. But kind of prior riding the rails nowadays, gotta be careful because then someone it's not really like frowned upon riding the rails, like because some people they think in our laws they say it's illegal nowadays. I'm not gonna like give you too much hassle on it if I get a call about it. I knowing your situation and trust that you need that you have.
You'd have to catch me first.
Well, we know I can keep up with you.
Nah, when I'm getting on a train, it's moving already.
Yeah, but we have ways of getting hold of them conductors and stuff and having them stop on the train. I know, just but it's just hopefully we get to the point if you see me, you ain't gonna instinct of running.
If I know it's you, I won't run.
Okay. I'll make sure that my other, fellow deputies, troopers, and the deputies here in Rockwood know that if you end up seeing them and them not knowing, yeah, or them knowing you knowing them, that not just keep an eye, see where you're at, and be able to get a hold of me so I come up here.
It will keep me out of trouble.
Yep, just keep you out of trouble. If you need ways to get food and drinks, I can set up a card for you that has money and stuff that you can use to pay for food and drinks and stuff.
I,
That
I,
way,
I just go and pull it out of the trash. It's
yeah,
free there.
but that's not healthy.
What's wrong with it? I've done it like most of my life.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're in the shape you are. But like a dumpster is contaminating, like a contamination of stuff. It has bad bacteria, stuff that can be harmful to your body system, to your organs, and it can make you really, really sick.
Carlton showed me how to be safe with it. Though if you cook it, it's good.
Yeah, but sometimes if it's like already cooked and you overcook it, that can be a little bad.
Wanna go for a walk?
Yeah, we'll
I
go
I
for a walk.
I like outside. It's pretty and the flowers are nice.
Yeah, we can go for a walk.
Where's the city that you live in?
Let's see. Let's walk over this way. So you know how when you look across the way over here and you see that big mountain?
Yeah.
I'm over on the other side of that big mountain.
How am I supposed to get over that to go see you?
So there's roadways that lead around it. I mean, but it's kind of frowned upon to be walking on those said roadways because it's called an interstate and it's not legal unless you walk near them about oh 15-20 feet away and you won't get as in much trouble. Uh, Just don't get too spooked, but that's my RV right there.
I saw you turn in here. I didn't know it was you, so I came
Yep.
in and snuck behind you to see who it was.
Yeah, that's my RV that I brought up. I'm gonna end up staying over at that park, where the people where you were over there the one night.
Oh, you
Yep,
can
almost.
you can stay there?
Yep, I pay a fee and park there. I can stay there for a couple of days just to
Oh,
be around. You want to walk down to the beach there?
sure.
Yeah, let's go down to the beach.
Do you have to carry your gun everywhere you go?
I don't, but I usually carry it. It's just more for protection out in the wildlife and stuff.
What's gonna attack you and hurt you?
Oh, I never know. Down where I go camping and stuff, there's bears and stuff that's out by where I go camping usually.
Oh, oh.
Yep. It's I call the national forest that I go on, and yeah, there's some critters that are out there that aren't friendly.
I think they don't like all the traffic around and here.
I don't think so either. There's quite a lot bit of traffic up this way.
Which way?
I guess we could walk down this way. If you want to go down to the part where we find, where you we ended up fully meeting.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go this way. But I also carry my gun because we have a law that we don't have any laws that going against it, so we're able to open carry.
Oh. Is it called that because it's out in the open?
Yep. And then you have what you can call concealed carry, and that's when you have it concealed, where people can't see it.
Oh. Is that legal too?
Yeah, if you, as long as you're not a felon or have a criminal record.
What's a felon?
Someone who was bad and stuff, and they have charges and stuff on their record that makes them a felon. So like how when that little scanner that we used that one day when we put your finger on.
I didn't know what that was.
So what we call that is a fingerprint scanner, and it will take your prints from your fingers if you were in the system, a missing person, or someone that has a criminal record, and that there will tell like say you don't have an ID. Like I have an ID that identifies myself, and I can hand that card to law enforcement or to someone, like, hey, this is my identification. With that, and then they will have a system in the car. I don't know if you saw that when kind of like asking you to get into the back seat and stuff. Oops, we don't fall here. But you saw that little like looking bright tablet screen that was in our vehicles.
I was too scared to notice anything.
Okay, so in our vehicles we have a tablet computer system that we can search people's name and other records to let us know. Say we pulled someone over, run their name, we will know if they have any tickets, like for speeding in the past, or uh, no, what else? Like if they're a missing person, an out, or if they have any medical, that will let us know, and that way there we can uh figure out how to handle a situation better.
And did you look me up in your system?
Yeah, we did. It, and we found out that how you were that being missing, one of them missing people.
Where am I missing from?
Well, not bring it up the memory, but from your last foster home, when you ran away, and from the system and stuff. They filed that you were missing and stuff. So if someone were to found you in that time being and ran that, then they'd know. I know that then hate didn't want to bring it up, but just best example I could give for you.
That's why they kept taking me back there then when I was little.
Yeah, when you ran away and stuff, they'd say you went missing, and if you would get caught, yeah, they'd have to take you back to where you were.
But why? They were not nice people there.
Well, to the social workers and stuff at the time, there are people that put on a face that show, oh, we're kind and stuff, but behind closed doors, they're not nice. But since you, I don't know if you tried telling them or anything, or being, because if you probably did try telling them, they could probably did an investigation to look into that family.
I always got in trouble if I spoke to anyone.
Yeah, so that family there, that was not a good family. And like with the social workers and stuff, they're usually there to try to help you. If you don't talk to them and now they don't know knowledge of the stuff that happened at the time, then they don't know how to been able to help you.
How do you talk to someone when and you just get in trouble for it though? And why would they believe me?
Well, most of the times the social workers would believe a child, because if you, and I'm kind of surprised they didn't catch on why you kept running away, or why, or they kept taking you back. They didn't ask you what was going on, or which that's confusing to me. I don't understand why they didn't want. Hmm.
I couldn't talk to them because I would get in trouble when I went back home.
So you didn't try telling them when you were with them, away from those bad people at the home.
No, because they told me if I talked to them that I would get locked in my closet again.
Yeah, see that's there's what you call manipulating. They're trying to, so they were manipulating you to, because what they were doing, and if I remember correct, I'm gonna call and stuff just to make some more check-ins. Is a, oh, let me see if I can remember that word here. Bad people are trying to get money through the system that should not be allowed to do what they did to get that money.
It wasn't a nice place, and that's why I kept trying to run away, and I finally figured out how to do it.
And now that's good that you were able to get away from them. You know, by the time battle happened, I wasn't in states. If I was probably around that time, hopefully been able to meet you and stuff, I would have been trying to help.
I'm glad I met you now at least.
Yeah, but I was able to meet you too. I no more figure out stuff. I'll figure out how to help you more to, get you what you need.
I have everything I need, and now I have a friend too.
Yeah, he got me his friend, but eventually you're gonna need some new clothes.
That's when you just start asking people for money on the streets, and then you just go and get them.
Well, yeah, do that, but see, now you have me. All you gotta do is get a hold of me, and I'll be able to gladly take you to places, get you clothes and stuff.
I couldn't let you do that.
Well, even if wouldn't want that to happen, I'm telling you now, I would do that for you to help you out. Because knowing that you ain't, because yes, going asking people for money sometimes works, but there's sometimes there's bad people out there, and I don't want to see something happen to you.
That's another reason why I run fast.
That's good, but see what's happening to me now. You ain't got to worry about those bad people or having to beg. I, they said I, you get a hold of me. You need something new, and even if what, I like set up there at the cart. I can set up a card that has money on for you, so you can have that for when you need it. I had an uncle that lived down in the city, down that way, and when he passed away, I inherited his place and a good chunk of money that he had left over. City's pretty big. There's a lot of noise and stuff, but like where I'm at in the city, yeah, I got neighbors next to me and stuff, but I ain't got to deal with the full whole city.
I like it here where I can hear the water and the birds, and it's nice.
Well, yeah, my place, I don't get the joy of seeing the ocean, but just walking over the hill next to my place, I can see the ocean from up on a hill.
Oh,
Yep. And so you got like a beach that's like this, but a little bit longer and stuff. It's like you take that over there. So go from like the bottom of this bridge and just go down quite a bit of ways, and that's kind of like the beach that is down in the city.
oh. Do you go there very often?
Here and there when I'm not out doing stuff, I'll get shopping or out visiting other people or being at work.
It sounds like you work a lot.
I do.
Do you like it?
I do like my job. It gets me to help people. I can help people. They said, yeah, I'll help you. Meet, I get to meet new people and stuff, and be able to help them in ways.
Uh, are there other people like me?
Yes, there is.
Oh,
There just people who've been like uh. Sorry, I got distracted by the wire over there, just going back and forth. But yeah, there's people that are out there have been out on the streets by themselves for a long time. Like you. There's people that don't get help. There's they don't want the help, or they try to get help and people don't want to help them.
We should always help each other.
We should, but there's sometimes we're just the systems that we have don't want to help, or they do want to help. I have to get done, probably go end up parking over there or parking in another spot, and I might try to make it down back to the county and probably go on duty and be able to help some more people tonight.
Oh, okay. If you find more people like me, tell them I said hi, and they should trust you.
I will, and if our lovely friend that I know of, I wish you could be able to meet her, but it's be a little hard for you two to meet. We call her Joe. She works at a mechanical shop down there, and she is a very nice lady.
Okay.
But if I get to see her sometime again, I will definitely make sure to let her know about you.
Okay. Well, you can tell her I said hi to her too.
I will. She's just one of the people that help when there's times when my patrol car I use gets a little damaged, or normal vehicles I drive they get damaged. She's able to fix them.
Oh, we can walk back if you need to get going.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna start getting dark. So I mean, I ain't afraid of the dark or anything, but walking in the dark is just not knowing where my feet are. Sometimes just kind of don't want to face palm.
But you did good chasing me in the dark.
Well, I did have a little bit of light and stuff to help me to be able to see. You know, the vehicle that was next to us the time when I was chasing you, they're letting off enough light to be able to see you.
Oh, they were pretty nice too.
Yeah, those lights can be pretty.
I liked the blue ones.
Well, I like the blue ones too, and that's why I went to be with the county guys.
Yeah, you had blue ones on your car, right?
Yep, I was in that Charger there. Yep, all of the vehicles that are down in the county there, they're blue.
I'll have to go down there someday and see them.
Yeah, and well, if you catch me while I'm on duty tonight, if you're out and about, you know, if you manage to make your way down that way someday too, and you send me a message and I let you know I'm on duty and just let you know the area, I'll stop by.
Okay. Is there good places there to stay?
It has there there is a abandoned motel, but I wouldn't recommend that place
Oh,
because there's usually a local security guy looking, and they'll end up calling you in. Um, if you want to be next to the water, there is a spot that has a little couple of huts and stuff that are abandoned that you could be next to.
okay. Any trains?
Nah, I don't think there's any trains down there.
Oh,
And if it makes you feel comfortable, if I can probably give you a tent that you could use.
I just like sleeping out under the stars if it's not gonna be bad weather.
And usually not bad weather down there. There is a big lake. It's around that uh, pretty much on the other side of that mountain behind us.
Oh,
Yeah, they call it the Alamo Sea, even though it's not really a ocean or stuff. It's just more like a big giant lake.
is the water good to drink?
Yeah, it should be good to drink. It's not gonna be like the water you see down there, not salty and stuff. I mean,
Uh,
wouldn't really recommend it much due to the bacteria and stuff that could be in it. You never know what you're gonna scoop up and drink.
okay. Do you need to go get your bag? I can run and get it for you if you need it.
Eh, all it has is like food and drinks in it.
Do you need it though?
Nah, you can hold on to it. If I need it, I can come grab it.
Okay.
Ready, Hallie. If you need anything, just send me a message.
All right, Darren. I will. Thank you.
No problem. Take care.
Okay, you too.